Hi everyone. We are in it. Eclipse season has begun. There's so much going on in our world and in the cosmos, as above, so below, as my co-organizer Danielle likes to say. I think we're really feeling that now, and I'm so excited to just have a moment to carve out some time with you, a moment to reset our nervous systems, a moment to ground, a moment to rest. Thank you to everyone who came out to Queer Magic this weekend. It was such a sweet time. It's going to be every second Saturday this year, so I hope to be seeing all again. And I want to also say I'm going to be at the Wellness Fair this Well-being Fair this Saturday, so you can find out more info on that. So it's a great time for community, for resourcing each other, for being there for each other, and let's do that. And let's do that here. I want to start with just an affirmation card. We deserve it, and there's so much going on with Venus right now, with its retrograde in Aries, and just love and connection. Needs a little extra, so let's make sure we get all of them. Go ahead and just take a moment, take a breath, maybe roll your shoulders, maybe feel a little bit of weight, grounding, not just to your seat, farther below, down to the earth. You want to bring in some swirls of clearing or cleansing breaths. Let's do that. Let's let whatever needs to go, go just for this moment. Grace. I face disagreements with grace and flow through the ups and downs of my relationships without getting thrown off center. With grace, I'm able to keep my cool, be my best self, and not resort to name calling, even when that crappy poo poo face is being a douchey barf monster. Well, I did need to laugh today. This is a perfect card for today, the start of eclipse season, giving grace to yourself, giving grace to others. I call this snow globe time, eclipse season. Everything is big, energy is big. We're already feeling that. March is very big for these big shifts, big energy. And so if you're feeling a little extra tired, if you're feeling a little drained, if you're feeling like everything is a lot, it is. And what I love about this time is that it really is the energy and the universe and the cosmos doing the work for us. We are really asked not to manifest. We don't need to ritualize at this time. All we need to do is resource ourselves, rest, drink water, be aware, be noticing what shifts and changes are happening, what we can let go, what we can invite in. This really is the time for big changes and shifts, which I'll talk about in a moment. But that's kind of what I've been telling myself and encouraging us this whole year. 2025 is the year of the hermit. This is not our moment right now. And whatever we can do to be there for each other, to be there for our community, to be there for ourselves, so that later we can come back stronger than ever. That is the game right now. And I have a reading that I want to thank my greening group for my chaplaincy program with Order of the Hildegard for bringing into my life. This is a reading poem by Lang Leaf, and it's about stardust. It's called Stardust, and it's all it feels like this moment we can need it. Everything is kind of heavy, everything is kind of feels weighted, and it is. And also many of us have done this fight and similar fights in lots of other lifetimes, and we're here being called back for this fight, to be here in community, to be here with each other. And we need to kind of remember that and remember why we chose to be here and why we're still here. And part of that is just like feeling filled up by our community. I'm going to do a real reading. And again, this is always just a moment for you to rest and relax and let something wash over you, and what resonates, great, and what doesn't, let it roll away. Stardust by Langley. Stardust. If you came to me with a face I have not seen, with a voice I have never heard, I would still know you. Even if centuries separated us, I would still feel you. Somewhere between the sand and the stardust, through every collapse and creation, there is a pulse that echoes of you and I. When we leave this world, we give up all of our possessions and our memories. Love is the only thing we take with us. It is all we carry from one life to the next. And when I read this, I think of love for ourselves, and like I said, the lifetime that we forget, but then we remember again. And a lot of us are remembering and re-waking up and connecting to past lives that we've had, and we need that in this moment and in this fight. And I love this idea that there is every collapse, which we're in now, every creation, which we're also in now. Eclipse season is also about collapsing, creating, ending, beginning. That there's a pulse, there's an echo. It says you and I, but I really thought of it as like you and I, like our lives we've had, remembering yourself, remembering your purpose, remembering your mission, every time you go through another life cycle. So, for what it's worth, I wanted to share that with you all. And I'll kind of move into our astrology update, which is about this week on Thursday, March 13th. There's a lunar eclipse in Virgo. I'll be sharing some more information and some reflection prompts tomorrow. Really, this is a new beginning. This is a new cycle. This is the first time in 17 years that a lunar eclipse in Virgo has taken place. So we're kind of beginning this new cycle of Virgo eclipses. It's the first of 3 Virgo eclipses that's going to occur since the moon entered Pisces and Virgo. It's the first eclipse in a series of 3 that will occur over the next year and a half. So think this is a beginning, which is interesting because lunar eclipses are very much about endings and things that are letting go. So I would think of this as sort of a moment for endings, for letting go, for clearing out the brush, for the truths of the things that really aren't working to be revealed, so that you can be starting something fresh in a year and a half, that you'll be in a really different place kind of as this continues. So yeah, in general, lunar eclipses, endings, solar eclipses, beginnings. We'll have a solar eclipse at the end of this month. So here we're beginning our first one of the year, we're first one of the cycle. And it's in Virgo. So Virgo is grounded, Virgo is organized, Virgo brings the clipboard, Virgo gets things done. Whether you jive with Virgo energy or not, we're all benefiting from it. We're all benefiting from the organization of someone's Virgo in someone's chart. And now in this moment, we all get to have the Virgo in us activated and the Virgo of the energy activated, which is really clear, logical, grounded. So if you've been in the cycles, if you've been like, yeah, I really feel like I want to let this go, I want to shift this, I want to change this, I don't want to bring this into my life and into my future, this is a really excellent time in which that might happen, that might like be shifting and changing. And again, we don't need to ritual that. It will happen. And if we try too much to control what shifts and what changes during eclipse season, it can really come out sideways. So the offering really is let the cosmos do it, but be noticing, be observing, be aware. I have some mantras I'll be sharing, but one of them I'll share now is, there is another way and it will be revealed to me. There is another way and it will be revealed to me. So even if you're not sure now what it is or what is ending or why, if something's ending and you're not quite sure, there is another way and it will be revealed to me. So I'm going to close with a tarot pull for this week. We're going to use this Tarot of the Divine. That way we can get the wisdom of the cards and also the wisdom of ancient folklore and deities all over the world. So let's also just spin one more moment of clarity and peace, rest. Breathe a few more nourishing breaths in. We can be so fast, so fast, so fast. For a moment, just for a moment, send out some sparks for our ancestors, guides, our queer ancestors, activist ancestors who have been through it and more. Holding a candle for support and asking, what do we need to hear? What do we need to hear in this moment to prepare for eclipse season, to prepare for the eclipse this week? Ooh. So we've got the Emperor, a major card, which makes sense because it's a major moment. The Emperor is like mask ruling, that like we've got this energy, not just a king of any of the suits, but the ruler, in majors. And that is some strong energy, holding our ground, holding the line, no matter what is happening. Staying strong, holding, fighting for what we need. Let's see this, and in this one they connect it to King Arthur, Britain Celtic legend. The emperor is the ideal father figure, a warrior and a conqueror. King Arthur often rules over his kingdom and his sometimes unruly knights with a just and firm hand. He unifies the fractious, defends the weak, and lends his knowledge and understanding to all his subjects. Stands for stability, leadership, bravery, bold action, and structure. May you have boldness, structure, care tending to yourself, and creating the space that the cosmos can do their work for you and for our community and for all of the rippling out. I wish that for you. I'm sending so much energy and goodness your way. I hope to see you this Saturday at the Wellbeing Fair. And good luck. I'll see you on the other side of the eclipse.